guys, welcome back to another video. Now today's video is going to be a follow-up to the last video that I released, which is the Q&A round related to the HCPC application and registration. So if you still have any more further questions related to the HCPC registration and application process, I would request you to leave them down in the comment section below for this video, just so that I can make another follow-up video so that all of y'all may learn from each other's experiences. But diving right into today's first question. So the first question for today is, Nikita, if I am doing my master's degree in the UK, do I still need to give IELTS? Now I know that IELTS forms a big part of query for many international applicants. So the simple answer to this question is it depends on basis of what are you applying for your HCPC application. So if you are applying on the basis of your bachelor's degree, you would definitely need your IELTS. But if say you are waiting to complete your 1 year or a 2 year program of your master's within the UK and then decide to go ahead and apply for your HCPC application, then you do not need to give the IELTS exam because you would have completed a course in the UK, which obviously the official language for is English. Now, the second question, again related to the IELTS, is what if you have been living in the UK or in any other country where the official language is English? So for example, if you have been living in the UK for a couple of months, say on a dependent visa or a spousal visa, you may be required to give your IELTS exams. But I think that a clear-cut criteria, and this is again not given very clearly or specified very clearly by the HCPC, but just from me reading some blog posts and other related resources on the internet, it says that if you have lived for at least 2 years in a country that speaks English, you may be exempt from giving the English language requirements for the HCPC. Now again, this is something that I would want you all to do more research by yourselves on this particular topic. Now, if you are liking this video so far, please do not forget to hit the like button for this video so that it is spread to more YouTube users who are searching for this particular question, that is HCPC applications and registration process. But also, if this is your first time here, do not forget to subscribe to my channel. And if this video has provided you with any little information that you think is valuable to your HCPC application, I would highly recommend that you go ahead and hit the thanks button for this video, through which you will be able to donate a small amount to my YouTube channel, which I would highly appreciate. Now moving on to the third question, which is, Nikita, what if we do not have the required registration or licenses from our country? For example, if you are residing in India, you may have had the IAP, that is the Indian Association of Physiotherapists, the Maharashtra OTPT Council, the Gujarat Physiotherapy license, but what if you don't have them? I would say that HCPC recognizes that obviously there is no hard and fast regulation body within countries like India, which obviously regulate a particular profession, for example, physiotherapy, occupational therapy, dietitians, and so on and so forth. So there's a slight leeway. So even if you do not submit these registrations along with your HCPC application, you should be fine. Because even when I submitted my application almost a year ago, it was all right and I did not have the Maharashtra OTPT Council or the IAP's registration when I had gone ahead with my HCPC application. So my recommendation would be, do not stress too much about these if you do not have them, and just go ahead with your HCPC application process. Now coming down to the next question, which is, can you apply with your provisional degree certificate for your HCPC application? Now my recommendation around this would be, do not try and do that. So if you have your provisional degree certificate, I would request you to collect all of the additional documents that you need, including your course information form, because obviously that is something that takes a long time along with your IELTS mark sheet. So go ahead and collect all of these documents, and say once you've collected all of these documents and your degree certificate has still not arrived, then maybe you can go ahead with the provisional degree certificate for your HCPC application. Now, like I said, the information around this is not very clear, and it's a lot of vague and fluff information by the HCPC themselves. So I would say that you can go ahead and try to submit your provisional degree certificate, and then during the process, if HCPC contacts you and says, can you please submit your degree certificate, you can obviously then just go ahead and upload that or submit that additionally to the HCPC as and when it requires you to. Now coming down to the next question, which is, what if your institution, organizational, or employer does not have a domain name? That is, they use a generic Gmail, Yahoo, Hotmail ID. Well, the answer to this is pretty simple. You can tackle this situation by just submitting a reference letter from your organization, institution, or employer, where on the letterhead it very clearly states that their email ID is whatever, along with their Gmail or Hotmail ID. But in this way, HCPC would now be able to verify that the email ID that you have mentioned in your application form is actually their email ID because it's mentioned on their referral letter with the letterhead. Now, coming down to the next question, which is what about the experience? Would a clinical experience be better than a hospital experience, or would the hospital experience be better than the clinical experience? Well, I would say that experience of any kind is useful for the HCPC application. So I would not want to say that, okay, it's just going to be hard and fast rule that you need to have some hospital experience and only then HCPC is going to accept your application. Well, I just think that any experience that you have based on your own personal circumstances can be really valuable for your HCPC application. So do not stress if you do not have a hospital experience and only have clinic experience. You can still go ahead and make your HCPC application right now. And finally, coming down to the last question of this video, which is what is the cost of applying for the HCPC and what is the scrutiny feeling? Now, if you have any confusions about this question, please do not forget to check out this video where I've explained all of that in detail, including the cost that you might need for your visa application, so that you can work as a health and care professional within the UK. So definitely check out this video, which I'm going to be linking right now. But that's it for today, guys, and I really hope that you liked this content. And if you did, do not forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you so much. Take care, you all. Bye.